Welcome to the Signature Mike Show. Sit back, relax, because we have designed some wow for you tonight on the Signature Mike Show.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story. Imagine a life filled with energy, adventure, and clarity, where each day is a new opportunity. At Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss, we're here to turn that vision into reality. With over 15 years of experience in the Augusta area, our specialists are dedicated to guiding your health journey. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100, trust our experts to get you to your goals confidently and safely. Buzz on over to 4150 Washington Road so you can thrive at the Hive. Welcome to Bordeaux Steak and Seafood in Thompson, Georgia, where casual dining meets Southern charm and every meal feels like a special occasion. Our mouth-watering steaks, fresh seafood, and handcrafted cocktails set the stage for unforgettable moments. Whether it's date night, a family celebration, or just because, Bordeaux offers the perfect mix of comfort and class. Come see us tonight. You're always welcome at our table.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
Tonight's Bougie on a Budget, we are going to talk about coffee table books. You know the ones I'm talking about, these fabulous designer books, but they cost a lot of money. Have you priced them? These big, thick, fat, oversized table books that you put on your coffee table, you put maybe on your bookcase. So I'm going to show you an inexpensive way to bougie up your shelves and your coffee table without buying these expensive books. Let's take, maybe you have some college books, home improvement books. You want to find some big books like this, some oversized books. You know, this is not very attractive, not something that you want to see on your shelf. But let's cover this. Let's neutralize it. We're going to take some of this brown craft paper. You can get this at your local hardware store. And we want it about 6 inches. Let me open the book up. We want it about 6 inches past each side of the book, and we want to cut. You don't have to be perfect when you cut. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect, and we want it to be maybe 4 inches taller and longer than your book once the book's open. So here we go. We've got that cut. Now we can get rid of our roll of paper. And what we want to do is we want to crease this up about that 4 inches. We have that there. We want this, we're going to fold the top too. We want it to hang over just slightly. We don't want it exactly perfect. We want it a little longer than our book. Let's see how we're looking there. Oh, that looks great. So we folded it along the top, we folded it along the bottom, it's perfectly square. Now, we were out about 6 inches. What we want to do now, open the book up. We want to fold this in. We want to insert our book into this little slot that we made, this end here. And it's going, you might have done this for your kids' school books, but we didn't think of it as a decorative element. We thought about it maybe covering the book to keep it from getting scratched or damaged. But I have this here. You could use a little tape if you wanted. We're going to try to do this without any tape. I folded this around. Going to fold this here. And we're just going to do that same to the back. We're going to open this back up. And we're going to slide this in here. It takes a little bit of work, but it's so worth the effort and so worth the money that you're going to save. Here we are. Now, my book is totally covered with this brown craft paper, so now it's very, very neutral. Now, you see what I have here. Really great. We're going to add this. We want to stack these. We want to layer these. I've already done a couple. So we're going to do this. And now we want to jazz it up a little bit. We have these, I might want to put this under here because it's a little larger. So we're going to stack these up on top of one another. Again, coffee table, bookcases, all of that. And then we can add some things. We can layer this with a picture frame. These beads are very popular today. We can layer this over this like this. We can use a sculpture if we want. I always like to have a green to ground all of this. Look how nice all of this looks. Maybe we want a candle in here. We can layer a candle in here. But there we have it, a great bougie on a budget. It makes a big statement and you have not spent a lot of money. You thought that bougie was over, but I have even more wow. So we saw the books with the craft paper and it looks really great. It makes a nice display on your coffee table or on your bookshelf. But that weekend after I filmed that segment, I was installing some really fun wallpaper. Look at these faces. And as I was installing this, I thought that would look really good on a book. And guess what? It does. Look how fantastic that is. So I went a little further. I looked for other wallpaper. Maybe you've wallpapered in your home and you have a little wallpaper left over. Look at this great wallpaper that I had some left from a client. And looks really great on the book too. So that's wallpaper. Then I thought a little further and I thought, how can we find something else? So I found this great animal print wrapping paper. So let's make a book cover with this. I mean, just think outside the box, and maybe some of you already thought about this as opposed to the craft paper that I used. But you know, I've got to come up with these segments for you guys, so sometimes I limit myself and I need to think outside the box and I need to be inspired. I mean, that's what design is all about, is being inspired by things that you see. So many of these segments, I will find something in a store. I will just take my cart up and down a craft store and find something and try to think outside the box how I can use it differently. And I think that's the thing. I mean, as opposed to somebody telling you exactly how you should use a product, maybe think about how you can use it differently. But animal print is still in fabrics and wallpaper, obviously wrapping paper. But I love a good animal print. I don't think it will ever go out of style. I like the leopard and I like the zebra. I like so much. And animal print is a neutral. It gives a good texture. And it really has a sophisticated look, I think. So let's just see how this all pans out. But I think this will have even a little more life than the craft paper books. I go to a lot of furniture markets and they will display a cabinet piece and they will sometimes have the craft paper books. You know, it's kind of neutral, lets you see the furniture piece a little bit more. But if you want to make a different statement, I mean, look at these books here. No matter what you do, these look like expensive designer books. Look at those layered. And if we layer our items also on here, I love these beads. They just kind of flow over and around. But take a look at that. That bougieed it up to the next level.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors & More. We truly appreciate the opportunities we've had to work in so many homes over the years. And now we want to invite you to our showroom to discover why we are the company that friends recommend. Our quality products, knowledgeable staff, and the tremendous skill set of our technicians is what has made Hardwood Floors & More the most trusted locally owned business for over 30 years. Hardwood Floors & More, so much more in store for you.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
There's something special about mornings at Emma's Breakfast Cafe, where days begin with a smile, fresh brewed coffee, and breakfast that'll make you feel right at home. Try our famous Bulldog breakfast, classic biscuits and gravy, or treat yourself to our unforgettable French toast. Come see us Monday through Saturday from 7 to 1 on Main Street in beautiful Thompson, Georgia. Emma's Breakfast Cafe, where breakfast is more than a meal, it's a moment.
If you want to work with the best of the CSRA when it comes to plumbing fixtures, you have to choose Landrum Supply. And I have Dee Dee Thurman with me tonight. Thanks for being here, Dee Dee.
Absolutely.
You all have been voted #1, the best in CSRA plumbing for how many years?
I think it's 16.
Wow. And there's a reason. Because you guys you have the best product, the best pricing. Seriously, I have a lot of my clients, do I not? They bring a competitor's bid. You guys have the best pricing. You have the best brands, and the service could not be any better.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that. We try to stay up to date on all the local influences and trends and things that people are interested in, and we try to keep ourselves well trained on all the new products.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. It's about being able to help clients find the right fit for them.
Absolutely.
Because you know what's new, what's current. You ask them questions of their needs, and you help fill that need.
We do. We try to find out who's going to be using the product. Are there kids in the household that'll be using it as well as the adults, so that we can find things that work for everyone in the family.
Gotcha. Well, we happen to be in my kitchen tonight, and you guys supplied all of my plumbing fixtures here. I couldn't be happier. I mean, it was several years ago we did this, but we sat down, we found out what my needs are, what I liked aesthetically. You guys offered your opinions on things, and it couldn't be more perfect. And everything's working perfect, from the beginning. But we have this great sink, faucet at the sink here, and I just love how it because of the long arm on it and the spray, you can clean dishes, you can clean the sink itself. It's really, really great.
You were ahead of the curve because you were one of the first ones to do a workstation style sink, which is very popular. It's one of our best sellers.
Yeah, the sink is fantastic. Now, this didn't come from you guys, but you have something better and better priced as well, I must say. My spouse got involved with that, so we went this direction. Spouses, do not get involved. Let the person designing the kitchen direct you in the right sink. But I paid way too much for the sink. But you all have a great Kohler product that's very similar that you've sold to some of my clients, and it's a big game changer because it has these moving parts. It has the drying rack. It has trays that slide for cutting boards, or you can drop colanders or bowls down into this, and they slide in and around each other and work together as you're dicing and chopping and rinsing and all of that. Drying your dishes, it just is a game changer. And so that's new innovation. That's been amazing as well.
It is, and people love these things. They are so good for people that love to cook and do a lot of entertaining at home.
Right. The pot filler, behind the range, sometimes people think, oh, it's not necessary. I use it quite a bit. I mean, if you have a big pot, it's easy to have that right there. I mean, it looks great. It makes it look like a gourmet kitchen, but it also does come in very, very handy.
No, they really do.
And then
cook a lot, you need the pot filler.
Absolutely. We boil water for a lot of things, so you need to have
to add water to something while you're cooking. You're not having to move a pot.
Exactly. It's also handy. And then these bar sinks and all of that. The hot water tap, another game changer. I drink a lot of hot tea. So you have that hot water right there at your disposal. But I cannot thank you enough for doing all that you do in the CSRA, because, I mean, you really do make it easy and find the right product for everybody. And again, the best price. It's all about value these days.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that. And we strive to give everybody the best experience.
That's awesome. Well, when you're looking for great plumbing fixtures, go nowhere else but Landrum Supply. A few weeks ago, I shared this project with you. This is the before picture of a client that I was working with. And my client wanted a little more punch in her dining room. It felt a little cold to her, and some of the elements weren't as contemporary as she wanted. And again, she just wanted a big pop, a big, bold dining room. And this dining room was right inside the front door. When you walked in, there it was. So she wanted to wow people. So I have finished the project. I talked to you about all of the elements I was going to add, and take a look at what we have. How fabulous is this? Again, just to reiterate what I was going to do, we did what is called drenching, color drenching. I call it color blocking. But we painted the entire wall, including the baseboard, the chair rail, the crown molding, all one color. And we do this a lot in homes. Sometimes we go a little lighter. Sometimes we do a color like a red or just a bold color. A lot of times we keep it kind of neutral with the gray, in the gray tones, but we do this in dining rooms. We do them in home offices. You want to do them in an area that you want to set apart. And you can see what that alone did to this space. It made that chandelier that she had really pop. You know, we did the artwork, which was the inspiration for the room. That really popped. It had that dark background, and then those white birds are just really popping off of that. And the rug pulled the colors in together. It pulled our grays in. We actually pulled our gray wall color out of that rug so it would coordinate. Then that rug also has some gold colors, which we can play up on with the window treatments. We did some really bold decor items on the table itself. The big floral in the middle, and that chandelier was up high enough I could get that floral. Sometimes you don't have that space, so you have to go with something a little lower. But with that long table, then we added those white ginger jars, and that crisp white in that dark room just really popped as well. So I think you'll agree this really made a statement. The new host and hostess chairs I told you about, they're not in yet. We're having a little delay on those, so you'll see that later. Just check us out on our YouTube channel, Signature Mike, and you'll get to see all of these updates as they happen. And never forget, you can send me your design dilemmas at mike@signaturemike.com. I'll look forward to hearing from you.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors & More. For years I've been talking to you about our floors, but did you know we are now the largest locally owned lighting gallery in town? We have interior and exterior lights and ceiling fans also, so we can help you with any lighting project. We carry all brands to include Savoy House and Visual Comfort, and we are so excited we are now your local Capital Lighting dealer. So visit us today and discover for yourself why Hardwood Floors & More has so much more in store for you.
Great communication, honest, fair pricing. You want that trust when you meet somebody that they're going to take care of your best interests.
It looked like a parade through here for a while. Cars stopping, people asking questions. Very courteous, very professional. It was the best experience we had out of everything we've been going through in the remodeling.
And that's why we're different.
At Reliable Equipment Rental, we rent the good stuff. From compact lawn and garden equipment, large earth-moving equipment, to Takeuchi compact equipment known for its brute strength and bulletproof durability. Whether you're a professional contractor or a weekend do-it-yourselfer, we have the equipment to get your job done. And in the CSRA, you can only get the good stuff at Reliable Equipment Rental, your trusted Takeuchi dealer. Sales, parts, and service, 4001 Washington Road.
I love to share with you some of the images of some of the work that I do. It looks very easy. It looks like there's a before picture and after picture. It looks like I've snapped my fingers and everything happened. It's not quite that easy. There is so much that goes on behind the scenes, and I want to share this with you today and give you a little insight of what happens, and maybe it will help you out a little bit in your life. We have a company that will receive our goods, they store our goods, and then they deliver our goods. And we're going to talk about what all of that entails. But today I have Mr. Will Butler with us. He's with Will's All-in-One Moving. Will, thank you for being here with us tonight.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Tell us about your business and exactly what all you do. I know you do so much, but tell us about that.
Yeah, so we are a moving company located in Augusta, Georgia. That's 1500 Rice Square Road, Suite 300. And so there, we're at the warehouse. We do a lot of shipping, we do the receiving, and we do storage as well. And so with the receiving part, the trucks will come in, they will bring everything in, and we have a warehouse guy where he'll go around and he'll count how many pieces it is, and also we inspect everything. And so then we'll put everything into the computer, put it in their rightful place, and then we'll identify the designer, and then we'll call them up, and then we'll let them know that it's here, They'll let us know what they want to do with it, things of that nature.
Gotcha. And then you guys also, what you're known for is moving in town. You
Yes.
move people from house to house, in state, out of state. You do
Yeah,
a
so
lot.
we do local moves. We do also long distance moves as well. We do packing. We do in-house move. In-house move where we just come into the house. We try to move a piece of furniture from upstairs, maybe downstairs.
Yes.
Things of that nature. But for the packing, we could do the whole 9 yards. We go in, we pack out the cabinets, the bedrooms, things of that nature.
Awesome. I have some clients that I'll replace a sofa of theirs, so you will deliver that sofa, and then you'll take their old sofa and put it in the garage or move it into another room.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are just so hands-on and so helpful, and you go that extra mile,
Yeah.
and you put a smile on everybody's face.
Something that simple, we take pride in that.
Yes.
Our logo is we move more, you stress less. I remember a job where we were delivering a piece of furniture and we did that, and the customer said, hey, you did really good. The movers wasn't able to get this upstairs for us. Could you do it? And I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, it was in the box. That's easy, just take it upstairs. And it was rough. It was the biggest piece I ever felt, like it was rough. But we did it, and he said, hey, you guys put a smile on my wife's face. Thank you. They was happy. Yeah.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, so many times a husband and wife will sometimes try to, or one person will try to move something really heavy, and then they're going to damage their wall, especially if you're going upstairs. And, you know, sometimes if you have a staircase that you go up and you have to turn around, a big piece of furniture, you know, sometimes when I'm designing a job, I have to consider, well, a mattress or a big bed fit around a staircase and up. I mean, you guys have been magicians sometimes on some of my jobs of getting some of that furniture upstairs especially.
Yes. Oh,
but
yeah.
some of the stuff is so heavy, and it's just a godsend to have your guys there lifting and getting things where they need to go.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. You mentioned your loading dock. A lot of times when I order things come by a freight truck. So they need a loading dock. They can't just deliver to a residence or house. So you guys have a loading dock where they can easily pull up and unload, and your guys are there to receive it and then to store it.
That's normally the first question that they ask, do you have a loading dock?
Yes, they ask me that all of the
So without a loading
time.
dock, you probably won't get a delivery there. Yeah.
Yes. What I love about you guys on projects like mine is that your guys will uncrate everything and unbox everything. They will place everything, and then you remove all of the debris and all of the trash. So when you're gone, it looks like magic. It looks like it just happened overnight. So your guys are just always great. I always get a lot of phone calls from my clients saying Will and his guys were just so awesome. So you make me look good, so that's great. But again, you do so much more with the delivering and assisting other people.
Yes, we do. When we walk into a home, we walk in, we just assess everything. We understand what the job is, we understand what we got to do, and we just get straight to it.
Right, so you understand the assignment.
Yes.
And again, you exceed expectations.
Yes.
So, well, thank you for giving us a little bit of insight of what makes a house a home. So without you, we couldn't do it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Home isn't just a place, it's where life happens. At the Villages at Bordeaux, each townhome invites you to build memories, celebrating life's little moments and big dreams. Thoughtfully crafted by Herbert Homes, your home offers comfort, energy efficiency, and easy access to our event center, Bordeaux Steak and Seafood, I-20 in downtown Thompson. Ready to find your place? Call today to schedule your tour of the Villages at Bordeaux.
Welcome to Second City Distillery. We are handcrafted one bottle at a time in the heart of Augusta, Georgia. Come visit us and discover the art of distillation like never before. Our spirits are curated, ensuring every bottle tells a story of passion and dedication. From our smooth, award-winning bourbon to our crisp and refreshing vodka, we offer a diverse range of flavors that capture the essence of our passion. Join us for a tasting or a tour and experience the spirit of Augusta with Second City Distillery. Cheers.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors & More. For years we've been talking about our flooring and lighting gallery, but did you know we are also your one-stop shop for wallpaper? Today more than ever, wallpaper is the most popular home design element by combining both color and texture. So Hardwood Floors & More has you covered from floor to ceiling. And don't forget, we offer interest-free financing throughout our showroom and a military discount. Discover for yourself why Hardwood Floors & More has so much more in store for you.
If you're in the Augusta, Georgia area, you were hit hard by Hurricane Helene. I have County Manager Scott Johnson here with us tonight to give us some tips on what to do and what not to do in situations like this.
Yeah, Michael, you know, Hurricane Helene was hopefully the storm of the century. We'll never see it again, but there are some things you can do to prepare. You know, first and foremost, I would say sign up for our alerts. We typically know that something like that is headed our way, and we can provide alerts. So getting those alerts from the county early on is going to be important. And prepare yourself. I think that a lot of people found themselves unprepared. There are ways that you can go get pre-prepared food that can store well in your home, having water, having batteries for your flashlights. Certainly if you can afford a generator is always a good source, but having the pre-connects done in advance is huge. We found out how important power was during the storm. And then, you know, I think something that people missed a lot is just having some cash on hand. We've become very reliant to our credit cards and our debit cards. Having cash on hand is super important as well. And then, you know, when the storm comes, when the storm hits, probably the biggest thing to do is stay put. Stay put, stay safe. Make sure it's safe before you go out. We had a lot of people moving around during the hurricane that really didn't need to be out there. You know, so listen to your local news if it's available. If not, subscribe to the social media that the county has or to the alerts that the county gives, and we'll try to give you that information. But keep yourself and your family safe first and foremost.
Awesome. Thank you for these great tips tonight.
Absolutely.
Look, I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that, turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that, turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow. Wow. I got that wow.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion, it's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you. Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
Thank you for tuning in tonight to the Signature Mike Show. We enjoyed having you. You can catch me here every Saturday night at 7:30, or you can watch me anytime on my YouTube channel, Signature Mike. Make sure to subscribe because we have special content sometimes for the subscribers. You can also catch Signature Interiors on Facebook and Instagram. We will see you there.